Let us start with the quantitative aptitude section first. Out of the 200 questions which come in the IBPS PO examination, 50 questions come from this section. So this is a very important section as 25% as it is a 25% component of the whole exam. Now what does it comprise of? It comprises mainly of data interpretation, which constitute around 20 questions. Then it comprises of arithmetic, which is the main component of the paper. Out of the remaining 30 questions, around 20 to 25 questions are from this portion. Then you have around 4 or 5 questions on algebra, then couple of questions on permutation, combination, probability, and a couple of questions on geometry, that is mensuration, etc. So what is the secret of cracking this section? Now, as we all know, friends, practice makes a man perfect. Mathematics is a subject which cannot be studied just by cramming. It has to be practiced and practiced. So in short, if I tell you that there are around 15 topics which needs to be covered in this whole section. So if a student genuinely, honestly spends around 10 hours for these 15 sections each, that is 150 hours over a period of time. If he spends these many number of genuine hours on this subject, then I can assure him that he will definitely master this whole subject. You can refer our book IBPS PO Guide, that is Comprehensive Guide on IBPS PO, the link of which has been given below. If you see this book, this has been a very concise approach has been adopted, and all the information related to every topic has been provided. The students go through that information, then you can solve the solved example, that is followed by practice exercises, which you should do on your own. The solutions have been provided, but you should refer only once you have tried all the questions. So what is the number one trick to master this subject is practice. So DI is, as I told you, that DI constitute, that is data interpretation, constitute of around 20 questions. Data interpretation generally involves calculations, so it is very important and very easy to crack. The data which has been given is in the form of bar graphs, pie charts, or tables, or even some data in some text format has been given which contains a lot of numbers, so you have to calculate and find out. So if you understand the situation very clearly in data interpretation, you can easily crack those 20 questions. You cannot even miss a single question in that section. So data interpretation should be one which you have to crack at any cost. Coming at the arithmetic portion, in arithmetic there are a lot of questions which are based on numbers, simplifications, then HCF, LCM, surds, all these things. So these are very easy, which anyone can crack. You don't require to be a mathematician to crack all these things. Generally people say that this section is for engineers or for people who have maths, but let me tell you, the level of the question paper is simple and you can easily crack this section. The cutoffs are very low, and so it is only practice which will matter ultimately in your whole preparation. Further, some more questions come from percentage, then you have profit and loss, compound interest, simple interest, which you have been doing from quite some time. I guess right from class 8 we have been solving all these type of questions. So this is not at all a tough nut to crack. You can easily crack this. Certain questions of these types also come in the form of data sufficiency, in which you have been given a situation and you will be given 2-3 options where you will be asked which of the options will be required to answer the above questions. So this is a bit tricky, but you can easily do it once you practice these kind of questions. I would once again refer you to this book, Comprehensive Guide to IBPS PO, which we have prepared after a lot of research, and this will be definitely really helpful. If you see, this has been a bestseller at most of the online bookstores. You can find it out and you can see what kind of reviews and ratings people have given to this book.